Welcome back, everyone. Today's episode takes us deep into the twisted mind of Harold Shipman, a family doctor who weaponized trust to commit acts of pure evil. Buckle up, this is a dark one. So, Harold Shipman seemed like your quintessential English doctor, polite, professional, and incredibly lethal. That's right, underneath that professional veneer was a man orchestrating a nightmarish scheme. Most of his victims were elderly women, in surprisingly good health, until they met him. You see, Shipman had a deadly tool in his medical arsenal: morphine. Imagine lying in your home, seeing the doctor you've trusted for years prepare an injection. You think it's for your benefit.
If you can stay in the community, receive your treatment in the community, with your family around you, your usual friends, then this all adds to the speed of recovery from the illness. Come and stand where it's convenient for you. Okay?
Sorry, Doctor.
I'll come and stand where you'd like me to stand.
All right. It's very good of you, I do.
But that needle is filled with a lethal dose of morphine, enough to shut down your respiratory system. Within minutes, you drift into a deep sleep, one you'll never wake up from. That's how Shipman murdered, by exploiting the sanctity of medical care, turning it into a death sentence. He didn't just stop at killing, though. He was meticulous in falsifying medical records to make the deaths appear natural. As the only doctor often certifying these deaths, Shipman was like a twisted puppet master, holding all the strings of life and death. So, how did he get caught? In a cruel twist of irony, it was his own arrogance that led to his downfall. Shipman made the fatal mistake of forging the will of one of his victims, Kathleen Grundy, to make himself the beneficiary. Grundy's daughter, a lawyer, noticed the suspicious will and alerted the authorities. Subsequent investigations unearthed his trail of terror, leading to his arrest. Shipman was sentenced to life in prison, with no possibility of parole. But the horror didn't end there. He was found dead in his prison cell in 2004, hanging by his bedsheets, taking his dark secrets to the grave. After his death, an inquiry led by Dame Janet Smith estimated Shipman could have killed as many as 250 people over 27 years. And get this, the man may have even stolen jewelry from his victims, a sickening final act of violation. This tragedy led to what's now called the Shipman effect. Death certificates were revamped, regulations were tightened, but the emotional and psychological scars remain. If a family doctor, the epitome of trust, could be a cold-blooded killer, then who can you really trust? And that's the chilling tale of Harold Shipman, a man who turned the Hippocratic Oath into a hypocritical oath. A man who shattered trust in the most intimate spaces, a doctor's office, a patient's home, and even the corners of one's mind. So, hit that like button if this tale sent shivers down your spine, and don't forget to subscribe for more dark, insidious stories. Always remember, sometimes, the person you trust the most could be the person you should fear the most.